I ran out of space explaining the pedals. Continuing on, the propulsion system drops directly into the center of the boat, securing on these nuts using 2 circular attachment devices. That hole can also accommodate a lithium-ion powered motor, or if you choose only to paddle your kayak, a cassette plug that allows for sealing of that area. That'd be the first accessory you'd buy. Although the kayak wouldn't be entirely useless without the pedals, it would definitely be missing its heart. As for the second accessory you would buy, I would go with the outrigger kits. These are inflatable attachments that adjoin behind the seat. They grant the kayak superior stability in rough seas or sailing, or if you are fishing and take on a particularly large catch. I use them for stability when remounting the boat during a scuba. If you have 80 pounds on your back and try to mount without the outrigger kits, your boat simply capsizes. So I kind of shimmy up, throw my gear over and climb in, or just climb in wearing the BCD and tank, and then toss it in the back and continue on to either my next dive point or back to shore if I'm at the completion of the day. Lastly, the coolest feature about the Hobie kayaks is its ability to take on a sail. There are only 2 other companies that produce sailable kayaks, and neither of those competitors have the Mirage drive system or a lot of these other features that I have explained here today. As I hook up the sail, you'll see that the process is very streamlined. Simply drops into the mast stay. Line attaches at a junction towards the rudder, which then secures in a figure 8 midship and allows you to sail. Now, when used in conjunction with the pedals, you get features that are synergetic between a sailing ship and a kayak. For example, when you're using the pedals, you can head directly into the wind. A regular sailing ship is unable to do this because it's impossible to catch wind and translate it into forward motion. However, with the pedals, you can actually propel yourself into the wind and set yourself up for a jibe or a tack, a turn. And they also act as the dagger board for your sailing ship. A dagger board is required to translate your wind into forward motion. Otherwise, without it, you would simply be blown side to side. The Hobie kayak is most certainly the world's most versatile 1- or 2-man ship available on the market today. Whatever your adventure, whether you want to hunt, whether you want to fish, you want to sail, you want to scuba dive, you want to take a tour around the chain of lakes that Wisconsin offers, or cruise down the Wisconsin River. I've done both of those. I've taken these guys to the Great Lakes. That's a real feeling of freedom. You're very, very small on the Great Lakes, but you're totally capable of handling it. I think that whatever your desire on the water might be, as a waterman or a water woman, the Hobie is the ideal way to access it. As shown here, this one is just shy of $5 grand, which seems a little expensive, but as a sailor, I don't have to purchase another sailing vessel. As a kayak enthusiast, I think this one suits all of my needs. And as a scuba diver, I have an ability to dive offshore locations totally solo, which every time I do saves me $120 of renting another man in a boat and having him drag me out to the water so I can go over the side. I can do this all on my own. And not pictured here is the anchor I used, which was a pretty long line on it. Whatever your adventure, the Hobie is the way you go, and you can set them up in any way you want. For whatever you want to do, there's an accessory for it. The publication from Hobie is about half an inch thick. It's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of accessories, from lithium-ion powered motors to GPSs to different oars to outrigger kits to, I mean, you name it. And I'm going to take this guy with me over to Haifa in Israel and hopefully do a little on the Med. We got some pretty good scuba points over there that I want to explore. And then after I'm done with my military service, I hope to set up shop selling Hobie products and maybe some other maritime gear, so I can meet others who are interested. This is really a lifestyle more than it is just a ship. When you purchase these boats, and the community behind them is pretty incredible. If you're interested, you should go down to Hoofers. They'll set you in the right direction. Have a good day. Hope this was qualified me